Hey everybody, welcome to Workflow of the Week or WOW Extended Edition. So, where are we now? We are actually in Western New York. We're in Buffalo, very specifically, and we are helping out the film scene that's here, and we are integrated into a group called 43 North, which is our last group of investors that brought us up here. So what is 43 North? It's a economic incentive program to bring technological talent to the area outside of NYC and specifically into the city of Buffalo. It is awarded every single year, $5 million currently is the way that they do it. But a lot of people ask us, isn't Buffalo yucky? It's part of the Rust Belt. There's lots of terrible stories and things like that. But that's really not true. Buffalo is a wonderful place with world-class museums and everything in between, including things like the Pierce Arrow Museum, which has multi-million-dollar cars on a regular basis. You can also go and see some of the cars that were built here in Buffalo, which is super cool. And then things like Canal Side, which they spent billions of dollars making the area right next to Lake Erie really awesome and really fun to go play in and take a look at. Other things like Frank Lloyd Wright built a bunch of houses and really cool things like the Darwin Martin House here, which they've spent millions of dollars rehabbing and making absolutely perfect. Super cool place. And then the Naval and Military Park. Where else can you go into multiple ships all the way down into the decks and then go into a submarine and have that overhang by multiple aircraft and everything? Like, super cool. AKG Museum is absolutely world class beyond where it should be. It's absolutely insane. They have so many one-off stuffs, and of course, Gutter Pop Comics. We spend a lot of time there, and so you should go take a look. This is actually a view of the baseball park, and this is where some of the Canadian teams actually played during COVID, and so they spent a lot of money rehabbing it, making it really cool. This is a view actually from our lunchroom, where you can see Lake Erie, and if you turn over to the right, you can see Canada from there. Super cool place. And then this is straight down Main Street. If anybody doesn't know, Main Street actually contains the data cable that comes from the UK into the United States. So, like, it's a critical infrastructure. And this is inside of our actual office. And this is my mad workstation where I put lots of servers and computers and things like that locally versus the stuff that's down at my data center. Our 3D printer. We do a decent amount of 3D printing, resin printing, specifically to go ahead and test things and take a look and see what they're going to look like. And no, the wine's not for drinking. It's to get fall off from the 3D printer. And then, of course, that is our filter. And if you do resin printing inside, you need one of those or your brain's going to rot. So you probably want that. So where are we going to? Everybody always asks us, you're here in Buffalo, what's next? And we're definitely going to into Austin, Texas. And so we are going to go back to where our previous investors are and some more family support and things like that. If anybody who is from the Los Angeles area and we're like, oh no, you're not going to show up. You guys didn't even know we were up here in Buffalo. So, we will be there on a regular basis. I'd like to thank everybody who's involved in this. And of course, all of you, everybody have a wonderful week. And you'll be watching us coming up, doing lots of really fun stuff surrounding the road trip. So you're going to see me doing updates and things like that on the road trip. It's going to be very interesting. We're going to spend an entire week driving down and getting from here in upstate New York or Western New York down to Austin, Texas. So have a great week, everybody.